Man, I really don't know if I feel comfortable with this.
Look, it's really not a big deal, okay? It's just a lunch meeting with one of the Demon television producers to talk about the spec script that I wrote for them.
Yeah, okay, I get that part, but what am I doing here?
He's a big fan of yours. I told him you might be interested in the project, and he said to bring you along.
Yeah, but that's the thing, I'm really not all that interested. I mean, don't you think we can do a little better than DTV?
Why? What's wrong with DTV? It's television for demons, we're demons, it's perfect.
Yeah, but you know how these specialty cable networks are. They start out real good, but then they lose their focus and things go downhill real quick. Just look at what happened to G4.
Oh, G4 is not that bad.
Oh, really? Well, let's see what they're playing right now, then. Hey, barkeep, change it to G4 real quick. You know, my name's Steve. Goddamn demons. Gay people get to have a gay bar, but when I want to open a human bar, no demons allowed. Ooh, all of a sudden it's a civil rights violation. Barkeep! I don't think I'm asking for too much here, just, hey, Steve! Not, hey, barkeep, or hey, human meat puppet! Barkeep! Or, hey, suds jockey, how about I suck the marrow from your bones while I violate your wife? Barkeep! I mean, I'm not even married, but it's still a very hurtful thing to say. Will you just change the freaking channel? Please, Steve. Now, was that so hard?
Enterprise log supplemental.
See? It's a freaking Star Trek rerun on the video game channel.
Well, it is a holodeck episode. That's sort of like a video game.
Oh, please, are you listening to yourself? Do you have any idea how full of shit that sounds?
Quiet, quiet, here he comes.
Phil, how you doing? I'm Kang the Oppressor. We spoke on the phone. And you don't have to introduce this guy, Zod. Big fan. The network is very excited about working with you on this.
Not to be rude, but why? I mean, I was just in the one episode of Berserk is all.
What a guy. Talented and modest. I love it. But seriously, though, have you seen the numbers for that episode?
Oh, Zod's always so focused on his work, we try not to bother him with the numbers.
Only twice the views in its first week of any other episode, that's all.
With all due respect, I was talking about Naruto the whole time. Don't you think that might have had something to do with it?
Hey, the point is, your last project was a smash, and DTV wants to go the extra mile to make sure your next project is too. So, Phil, tell me about the show.
Well, we all know what a big hit cooking shows are right now. I mean, Emerald, Iron Chef, Hell's Kitchen, they're huge. So what we want to do is make a cooking show by demons for demons. Really be to your network what Rachel Ray is to the Food Network.
Wait a minute, that's what this is all about? I fucking hate Rachel Ray. So smarmy and cutesy. Extra virgin olive oil. Ooh.
See, that's exactly where you come in, Zod. You'd bring that kind of honesty to the show. You'd be the character the audience could relate to because you're learning to make each dish right alongside them. That way we'd really have all our bases covered. I'd handle the older demographic that actually wants to learn to cook, and you'd attract the younger male demographic.
You'd be a big draw for males 13 to 25.
Oh, great, so he's Rachel Ray and I'm Rachel Ray's cleavage.
Would you excuse us for just a second? I swear, Zod, if you screw this up for me, I will hunt you down, swallow you whole, and spend the next 10 years digesting you. You might have the manga to fall back on, but some of us have exactly one non-speaking cameo coming up, and I don't need to remind you that they don't pay union scale for that. Look, just keep an open mind. At the end of the day, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. You get a free lunch, I get my foot in the door, everybody wins.
Wait, free? Seriously?
Well, yeah, are you kidding? He's a network producer. They have huge expense accounts for this sort of thing.
Oh, well hell, that's different then. Hey Steve, bring us a couple of lobsters and a live human baby.
Sorry for the interruption. Now, have you gotten a chance to look at the spec script I wrote for you? I left it with your tiny yellow assistant last week.
Yes, it does look good. The network did have one tiny note about the title, though.
Well, it's only a working title. We didn't want to second-guess the people in marketing.
Right, well, we just feel that How to Cook Humans might be slightly alienating to certain portions of our audience.
Which portions are those?
Well, the, human portions.
Well, who gives a rat's ass about them? This is supposed to be television for demons, right?
Right. Well, that makes great PR, but I don't know if you've noticed, but there's not a whole lot of us around. I mean, the network wouldn't stay in business for long if we didn't diversify our audience a little bit.
Sell out.
But don't worry, we think we've come up with a compromise that everyone can get behind.
Oh, well, see, isn't that nice, Zod? Everybody wins.
Look, buddy, I don't know what the hell kind of network you run, but I don't pander to humans, I fucking eat them.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, guys, but I'm afraid we're just not willing to budge on this. Here's my card. Just give me a call if you change your mind, okay?
Wait, I'll pander to humans. I pander to humans all the time.
Ooh, sorry, guy, but Zod's the draw here. I mean, no Zod, no show. Oh, by the way, I left my enormous network expense account in my other pants. You guys are okay to cover this, right? Great. See ya!
Oh, god damn it!